So this is the what is water to a person who doesn't know what a boat is. Mostly because, okay, so San Francisco State is having like a graduation and it's San Francisco State. So if you guys don't know about California colleges, here's the way that they work. Like you graduate from any high school in California. Depending on your GPA, if your GPA is over 3.0, you automatically get into, we have a public university system, right? This is higher education, so after high school. So if you have over 3.0, you automatically get into one of the 9 universities of California, or we call them the UCs. These are like basically the best public universities in the world. So you have like UC Berkeley, UC Davis, UCLA, UC San Diego, Merced, Irvine. Other people have made videos, comparing and contrasting them, but the research budgets are in the millions. The PhD students are still earning like $50,000 a year. So it's like, they're really good public institutions. You've heard of Berkeley, you've heard of UCLA, you've probably heard of Davis. Like, all of these are like public universities with like medical schools, dental schools, nursing schools now. Okay, but then below, so the UCs are at the top. Below that are the state schools. So San Francisco State University is a state school, like Chico State, or what's another one? I don't know. I never paid attention to the state schools, but those are the people who don't have, their GPAs are not as high, but they still want to go to a 4-year college. They go to the state schools. These are not research institutions, so they don't really have much funding. They're actually going bankrupt, and they're kind of like notoriously not very good. Okay, so below that are the California community colleges. Community colleges have like vocational programs. They also have quite a lot of transferable courses to 4-year institutions. Most middle-class students start at a community college. They take all the lower divs that they can at the community college, and they transfer to a UC. UC students typically end up going on to be like engineers, doctors, or lawyers. State school students, I don't actually know what they do. Maybe they're like administrators, secretaries, or something. Everyone kind of has a place. And then community college students with vocational degrees usually go on to be those things. So like an electrician, or like some of the community colleges have like nursing programs now. So maybe you could do that. Any one of those, like, I think higher education for what it is can be a very useful thing. But here's the thing though, like, I personally believe in Peter Thiel's philosophy on this, which is like most people should not be going to college. They just shouldn't be, because they're actually not getting anything out of it. Like, don't get me wrong, because going to UC Berkeley is not the same as going to San Francisco State. It's just not. Like, college is not college. So trying to have conversations comparing like Harvard to San Francisco State is like, I don't know, bro. That's like comparing a Wagyu tomahawk steak to like a $1 TV dinner. Yes, they both have the title steak, but come on. One is $350 and the other one's $1. I mean, I'm glad everyone, like, America has made it so like everybody gets something, but there has to be levels to this. Guys, like Yara Shahidi is graduating from fucking Harvard. Okay, she has like a 180-page thesis, and she's on the board. Like, she was like one of the founding or one of the major contributors to the Radcliffe Institute's entire research project that has highlighted, Harvard's effect on slavery and how they've profited from slavery. That's like, that whole article, has been the talk of the Radcliffe Institute for like the whole year. Okay. Or yeah, like, I mean, it was